All right. When I say it's an honor and a privilege to have one of hip hop's finest down here. For those who don't know, Erick Sermon, what's going on with you?
Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure. We haven't seen you in a while, and we know that you just recently did like an interview, and you getting back into the groove of things.
Yeah, I'm back outside.
We like the hat that you got on.
Definitely, I'm a Brooklyn kid. You know, I'm a pink house nigga.
All right. So now, for those who don't know, just give us a little backstory of who you are. Who's Erick Sermon. A lot of people may not know.
You know, I'm one half of EPMD. Me and Paris. You know, we came out with kids in the game. When we first started, you know, we was doing our own tracks. We thought everybody did their own tracks. That's how we got into the production side, and it really worked out for us because I still get checks today. You know, the EPMD checks, and I still split them with Paris.
Okay.
Def Squad, you know,
and
Keith
do you
Murray,
still
Redman.
speak to these people? Do
Yeah,
you
I still
speak to the old camp?
Definitely, I still speak to the old camp. Definitely, we check in.
Okay. And so now, a lot of people would be mad if we didn't get into this. So I guess we'll just jump right into it. You've been dealing with a lot of drug addiction, if we could say that.
I've been sober for 2 years. I had a 15-year battle with the Percocet. You know, I had an 8,000 a month.
I said, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Habit, but I've been clean 2 years. From like 2008 to 2022, I was dealing with the perks, but I'm good now.
Would you say? Who would you wouldn't say like Keith Murray got you into these things?
Definitely, no.
Right?
It was my own, you know, it was my own vices that got me into that. But the thing is, you know, nobody never seen me looking crunchy or messed up because, you know, when you got money, you can't tell. And thank God, I get royalty checks and all that. So that's why I never really fell off. And I was raising my children, so. But I definitely dealt with that for 15 years. I went to rehab, and I got sober. I've been sober about 24 months.
So now, you just said something that's crazy, 24 months. All right, so now, when you were doing it, do you think that's why you guys like stopped really like doing the music? Is that like, was there any fights between the group? Is it over drugs or like money?
Have fights. We didn't have fights over money or drugs. We had fights, creative differences, you know, but we good now, and that's my brother. But you know, things happen. But I wanted to go solo, and I went solo. And you know, I was kind of confused when I went solo, because after I did that Marvin Gaye sample, which we didn't clear and they wound up costing me, you know, Clive gave me $4 million, and I was confused at the time why Clive gave me $4 million. I didn't know about Clive. All that with Clive came out after the fact. So even back then, because nobody had a 50-50 deal back then, so I was confused why Clive gave me $4 million, but I took the money and ran.
And so now, a lot of people wouldn't really remember you guys' music. Y'all had hits, and you definitely had.
You a customer. You was a customer. Your mom probably was a customer.
I said, hold up, wait a minute.
Oh, you know, It's My Thing. We had 1 million hits.
Yeah, had hits. Definitely had
the
hits.
Headbangers, you know. I wrote that track for somebody else, but anyway.
And I mentioned that to say, like, so you guys definitely were with the higher ups, and you got to experience a lot because you made a lot.
We had beefs in the game, you know. We had beef with him. We had a lot of beefs. We was on some real head knocking stuff.
So now,
you know, I had K Solo with me, Golden Gloves champ.
With people coming out saying like nobody, they recently did a thing where they was talking about MC Hammer. They said nobody wants a problem with MC Hammer. He actually had real people with him, and he was a real street dude.
Yeah, some
the problems you had, were you scared at all? When
not at all, not at all. What happened with us and Hammer was basically, we had a dancer, you know, that was dancing. We was at a Hammer show, and we was performing together. He was dancing on the speakers, and I think Hammer brother came out and told him to stop dancing on the speakers, and we didn't know. Our dancer was Fendi. By the way, Fendi, shout out to Fendi. So we didn't know the beef was going on, but anyway, we seen like Hammer brother trying to check Fendi, you know, and Paris walked over and punched him in the face, and that's
Surprise, motherfucker.
That's how the beef started with that old Hammer thing. And they was like 1,000 of them. It was, you know, me, Paris, it was K-Soul. You know, we was ready to knuckle up, but it didn't come to that. It got squashed, and That's how that thing went.
I'm glad that went like that.
You know me, I was 6'2", hell of a jab,
Yeah, you
so
were.
I didn't have a problem beating up with all.
And
Gifted gab and all that.
Now, before we get you out of here, we want to thank you for coming down, but I would be remiss if I didn't ask this.
I'm back outside.
All right, before we get you out of here, have you ever been to a Diddy party?
Oh, wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
I've been to a Diddy party, but you know, again, I told you I didn't know why Clive gave me the 4, and I wasn't suspecting anything back then. All that came out later. But I've never seen anything that didn't happen at any other Hollywood party. So basically, I don't know what they mean by party. We party, and we never quadrupled on the party, doubled up on the parties. We just party.
Well, thanks for clearing that up.
Not a problem.
Thank you, Erick Sherman.
Still a customer.